Yeah, Martha's mum, Diane Hughes. I've brought Arthur. I've had Arthur ever since he was 9 months old because he had a heart problem, and his mother, because she was such a young mother, she's only 15 and she couldn't cope with it. So I brought him.
Hey, you know, feed those in the mornings. You done? All that hay.
12 I had of my own, and then I brought up 4 grandchildren, so it's 16 altogether. He's a lovely lad, lovely boy. But I was very worried that someone might come in and take him from me, like, you know, because I'd never had a child like Arthur before in the family.
Yep. That's it.
I was very worried before, but now I've met a lot of people that looks after Arthur from the school, and they assured me that he'd be all right. Well, he likes it. He's very happy when he comes home from school, so I like it too. I've had help with Arthur, so I don't mind helping someone else.
I'm 32 now. I've been coming to jail since I was 16. I'm bulimic.
I mean, as a child, they knew there was something wrong with me, but as time's gone by, I think a lot of my mental health issues is being brought up by the abuse in my life that I've had.
I was in prison 2 years ago. At the time, the trend was to have people with mental health issues living in the community, and the reality is that a lot of these people live on the streets. And now, you know, when you live on the streets, you are likely to have drug problems, all kinds of problems.
The depression and the panic attacks have got worse, and I thought cutting my wrists and stuff like that was all over, but it wasn't long till it started again. It doesn't take long till you start getting isolated.
There's been times when I've cried out for help, like for support. Basically, I was like turned away. I haven't got the willpower, like, and sometimes I feel worthless, and yeah, I do tend to act the big girl and that because I hang around with all, as you call it, like top dogs. It's all a front, do you know what I'm saying? Deep down, I'm at breaking point, like.
I think it's a very good idea to have a DVD made about the lives of people with learning disabilities as they grow older, because nowadays people with learning disabilities are living to a much older age, and for carers, whether they're family carers or paid carers or for professional staff, it's helpful for them to know how best to support and care for people as they get older.
See my brother, yeah?
Yeah.
I see my family,
Yeah. I'm Leighton Miller, I'm Basil's key worker. What is your favourite sort of thing to do? Especially in the summer when it's hot.
Work in the garden.
Work in the garden. What have we grown in the garden?
I grown pepper, parsnip, potato, broccoli, carrot, peas, and runner bean. And we got herb garden and a big greenhouse. And we got a big shed where we keep in the tool them. I would like to live here forever. I feel very settled and happy.
Everything, really.
Can you remember having these taken, Mark?
The plan about not having him resuscitated was talked about before he came out of hospital with the doctor in the hospital. Then I came home and spoke to my own Dr. Catherine Edwards, and she said that she thought that would be the best thing to do. I've signed to say that I don't want Mark resuscitated if it's very serious, and this is why this is all being planned, and it's all gone through, it's all on computer, so that the doctors, even when they come out, now they know it's what's going to happen, you know.
Yes, a lovely one of him there.
That was terrible. It was like signing Mark's death sentence, really, but I knew in a way that it had to be done.
I see myself as a 24-hour carer because I can't stop what I'm doing and clock out and go home because it's a 24-hour job. You have to be there all the time for all the needs.
Well, actually, I don't describe myself as a carer. I'm her sister, and for me, that's what families do for each other.
I first became a carer, I think, when I was around about 8 or 9. And my mother had been going through the mental health process before that age. I started to question aspects of her health with my father. And then with the social worker, who was quite enlightened at the time, certainly for the time, she took me down to see the doctor. And it's from that age, certainly 8 or 9, and then going into my teens, I think I became a lot more active and a lot more vocal in what was going on.